Hey, this is Doc JT. Thanks so much for jumping on board. Please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Today I've got a wonderful gentleman, friend of mine, and a patient as well. His name is Brandon Debel, and he works for Evolve. Evolve is a company that specializes in hormone replacement therapy, HRT. And there's so many different avenues with HRT that I wanted to discuss some of these options with Brandon. And so, if you don't mind, just give the viewers an overview of Evolve.
Yeah, so Evolve Wellness and Health, we are a wellness clinic that specializes in hormone replacement therapy. We also do peptide therapy and IV therapy. And that's just the overall wellness for people to go along with what JT does.
And so many people have a stigma about testosterone and women and men and the dangers of it. You know, back in the bodybuilding days of the 80s and 90s, you know, you think about testosterone and how harmful it could be for the body and the liver and the kidneys and so forth. And so what makes HRT so beneficial, and what are some of the signs that we should be looking for if we're deficient?
So some of the signs you're going to deal with, you're going to look for fatigued, cognitive ability, and just overall like atrophy of muscles. So stuff like that you just pay attention to, especially when you get into your 30s, into your 40s.
And so what would you say the percentage of, let's say somebody over 40 is deficient in their hormones? Is it a high number?
It's a pretty high number. Yeah, you'd be very surprised. And actually what's really shocking is even younger teenagers or older teenagers and kids in their 20s, we're really seeing hormone deficiencies in them as well.
And I would have to chime in there. I think a lot of it's diet and stress level right now. You know, when people are putting a lot of energy drinks into their body, they're eating a lot of simple carbs and sugars and things like that. That'll deplete the hormone system regularly. So let me ask you a few other questions here. As far as the benefits of HRT and peptide therapy, I mean, what do you see across the board? What are people saying after maybe a couple months of getting on board with Evolve?
Oh yeah, the response we get is amazing. We see people, the energy level just goes through the roof, and just like the cognitive ability and them able to go out and do things that they weren't able to do. Instead of sitting on the couch now, they're able to go out and enjoy life.
Okay, and so blood work is important. Now,
Absolutely.
A lot of people think that blood work is just a simple CBC test where they'll get the blood drawn, but what is more involved with Evolve when they do blood work?
So yeah, blood work is actually our roadmap. Like that's the very first thing that we do. We come in, do a consultation, and then we want to draw blood because that's going to tell us where the deficiencies lie, especially with women. And that was one of our focuses when we started Evolve, was the women aspect. They're harder to treat. So we really make a point to focus on the women's side of things as well. So yeah, like I said, blood work is the map, and that's going to be tell us a story. We can individualize the treatment for each patient that way.
And so over the last 5 to 6 years or so, you hear a lot of HRT companies popping up. What makes Evolve maybe different from the others?
Well, what makes it different from the others is our CEO, Dave Savetas. Big Dave is what we call him. Dave's been around the bodybuilding industry for 25 years, personal trainer, and Dave knows more than any doctor that I've ever dealt with in the industry. And then on top of that, we have a great team of NPs and MAs that specialize in hormone therapy.
And, you know, also hormone replacement therapy, that's just kind of the big umbrella. So you have peptide therapy, and what are some of the other options people have with Evolve?
Yeah, so peptide therapies, you know, some people come in, do their blood work, and they are not a candidate because their levels are fine. But peptide therapy can help for like weight management, so weight loss, weight management. There's others for healing tendons, ligaments, energy level as well, lean muscle mass. So there's peptides work really well hand in hand with TRT.
Great. I've had a chance to get to know Brandon and with the company Evolve, and so what is the best way somebody can reach out and contact you?
Yeah, just if you want to contact us, just reach out to us at the evolvewellnessandhealth.com, and we have a contact us form there, or our numbers on there as well. That'd probably be the best way to do it.
And will somebody have a consultation? I mean, there's no obligation?
No obligation, yeah. You just come in, we'll set up a consultation, talk with Big Dave, or talk with our NP, Ashley, and they'll get you all set.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, we'll drop that link below, but again, if you're struggling with fatigue and muscle mass and just maybe some brain fog, and you want to find out how can I naturally get this to switch over, please click on that link below, and Evolve will help you. Thank you so much and have a great day.
Take care.